Now on Denver 7 News at 5 a.m., it is the final countdown. After this epic finish to Game 4 here, the Avs are back in Denver and hoping to win the Stanley Cup on home ice. Avs fans will be out tonight watching the team take on the Lightning. We're checking in with local businesses as they prepare for a surge of crowds. And this weekend is more than just the Stanley Cup final. We have at least 3 festivals, including Pride weekend downtown. Our team is keeping track of the forecast and also how to get around. It is going to be a wild weekend. I don't know if I want to be here or not. Thanks for joining us. I'm Nicole Brady. To be honest.
And I'm Brian Sanders. Yes, you do, Nicole. Yeah, this city is going to light up this evening here in about 12 hours. Obviously, a lot of empty seats inside the arena here, but it will be a sea of people and hopefully a party. This is what we wanted all along, yeah. Right? I mean, we were hoping for the sweep initially, but now they have a chance to actually win it on home ice. So we're going to talk about the game day atmosphere coming up. But Lisa, it was nice to wake up back in cool, crisp Colorado and not humid Florida.
Yeah, you look like a raisin again. He just shriveled right back up when he got here. Just kidding, Bri Guy. You look good. We're glad you're home.
Yes.
You can now stay home. You're going to be here for the long haul. We're not going back there. Take a look at your forecast for tonight's game. We will see highs in the 80s today, mid to upper 80s, but it's actually going to cool down closer to 6, 7 o'clock as we get some scattered thunderstorms rolling through. It looks like those will be early on, again, between about 4 and 7 o'clock would be our best chance, and then it's going to clear out. You'll see more sunshine. It'll be beautiful closer to sunset, and then some low 70s a little bit later through the evening. Highs today, Boulder 86, Evergreen 76. We're going to be in the mid 80s there near Parker, so cooler than what we saw yesterday. The mountains are in for some pockets of heavy rain, especially near some of the burn scars. That's going to be a big concern for us. We'll take a closer look at that coming up here in just a few minutes. All is dry right now. I'll show you what that futurecast looks like for the mountains coming up. And I don't know if you noticed, Jason, but I'm wearing the same dress as I did on Wednesday.
I'm wearing the same thing I wore on Monday and Wednesday.
Did you shower this week?
Oh, yes.
Oh, I didn't.
Oh, most definitely. Well, at least we showered. That's all. But hey, look, hockey is a superstitious kind of deal. All right, southbound 225, we're all open from Parker Road past Yosemite. Had a serious crash in the overnight hours. That's all cleared up, and traffic's moving normally down to I-25. You can take a look at the map here this morning. We still have a closure. We had a shooting. You'll have more details of that coming up. Over here at about 5th and Federal, and so the northbound lanes at last check were still closed down. You can detour right over here to Bryant Street, takes you under 6th Avenue. At 7th, you can get back over to Federal, or you can use 8th Avenue to access I-25 if that's the way you wanted to get to. The rest of the drive over there on that west side looks fine. Leftover construction still slowing us down over here on I-70 between I-25 and the Purina plant this morning.
Following some breaking news right now, Denver police are investigating a deadly shooting that happened near a baseball field. You're taking a look at the scene on 6th and Federal. This was last night. Investigators say one person died and another was taken to the hospital. Police say the victim's vehicle hit an uninvolved car after the shooting. The people in that car were not hurt. Well, it is all quiet outside Ball Arena for now. In a few hours, this area will be packed with fans. The Avs could be lifting the Stanley Cup for the first time in 21 years tonight. And we have team coverage this morning. Jessica Crawford will be taking a look at how downtown is getting ready. First, though, let's get to Brian Sanders. Now inside Ball Arena, Brian, we're hoping this is it for the Avs tonight.
Yeah, this could be it. I'm not sure Avs fans have slept in a week thinking about this moment. And if you think about it, it's really been 26 years. 1996 was the last time that a Colorado or Denver team has won on home turf or ice or court or field, because the Broncos won the Super Bowl in San Francisco, and then the 2001 Stanley Cup was won in New Jersey. So this would be an epic moment for Colorado sports fans, still coming off that emotional high of Game 4 as we take you back through some of those highlights. Nazem Kadri back in the lineup, scoring the overtime goal. They win it 3-2, and Darcy Kemper looked sharp as well. Hopefully they can carry that momentum into Game 5 today. We did hear from the players as they flew out of Tampa yesterday. Of course, they're hoping not to return to Tampa. We asked about the possibility of winning the Stanley Cup on home ice, and they say they are trying to remain grounded and focused ahead of the game.
Obviously, we know what's at stake, but at the same time, what Tampa's going to bring, and kind of putting other emotions to the side and just focus on the game at hand. Like Kale said, we got a group that believes, but we also know Tampa's going to be playing their best game, so we got to put all that outside noise to the side and just focus on what we have to do.
Yeah, they're trying to leave all the fanfare to the actual fans and just stay focused on the task at hand. History is on the Avs side. They lead the series 3-1, and teams with a 3-1 series lead in the Stanley Cup final are 35-1 overall. If you are holding out hope to see the Avs in person tonight, Game 5 obviously will be a hot ticket. Hopefully you don't have to put the whole paycheck toward coming to the game. We did check Ticketmaster for the latest ticket prices this morning. The cheapest seat is about $1,300. That's the cheapest seat in section 314. That's just above where we're set up here at the arena. The most expensive is $10,000 right now, and that's for section 252, row 3. That doesn't even get you into the lower bowl. There are plenty of options to watch the game outside of the arena, plenty of watch parties, and here inside the arena, it's a party as well. We took a look at some of the game day atmosphere, pomp and circumstance. Obviously, there's a lot of music that is going on. There is the lighting. There's the pom-poms in every seat. It takes a lot. It's an entertainment production to put on the game.
You know, Avs Faithful is just an awesome fan base, and we love to see them react to what we're doing. But they just love this team, you know, and they've stuck with this team for a long time.
Yeah, so here in about 12 hours, this arena will be filled with more than 18,000 hockey fans. They'll be making a lot of noise the whole night, and even though it is quiet here this morning, you can almost envision that iconic hockey scene of the players passing the Stanley Cup back and forth tonight. We hope that's certainly the case, Nicole.
Absolutely, Brian, can't wait. Avs fans, of course, this may be your last chance to get in on the action at a watch party. Denver 7's Jessica Crawford is on the Tivoli Quad on the Auraria campus. We're looking ahead to the plans there tonight, Jessica.
Absolutely. So from Tivoli Quad to McGregor Square, downtown Denver is going to be full of Avs fans tonight. I'm going to give you a look at what's happening here at Tivoli Quad on the Auraria campus. Right now, they're pretty much still getting set up. They have some roads blocked off here, but you can see that stage set up. You can see where the vendors are going to be and that it's going to be a lot of fun today. It is free and open to the public starting at 4. This place is going to be packed. The event is capped at 10,000 people. You can watch the game on the giant screens and enjoy the food trucks that are going to be here as well. McGregor Square also expecting a crowd. You're going to have to be 21 years old now to attend at McGregor Square and to bring your ID. They'll also have security at all entrances, and if you're heading to McGregor Square, remember you cannot bring outside food, alcohol, or seating. But there are more places to watch the game than that. Downtown restaurants are bracing themselves to be full of hungry customers.
We beefed up like crazy. I mean, I brought in a full kitchen staff 3 or 4 days just to prep so much food because we're going to go through it. Our guys at the bar, same preparation. We, cut every fruit under the sun and made every mix we could possibly do. Lots of extra staff. I mean, just making sure everyone's careful and safe and honestly fast. We're ready to go.
And we are absolutely counting on the Avs to win tonight. We are cheering on our Avs. However, if another game is needed, then the next watch party that would take place here at Tivoli Square would be at 4 on Sunday, June 26th. But Nicole, we're not going to need that.
No, we will not, Jessica. Thank you. Denver 7 is your home for the Stanley Cup Final. We'll have team coverage throughout the day ahead of Game 5 at 5 and 5:30. You can catch our special pregame coverage. Stay around after the game for our postgame show, followed by Denver 7 News at 10. The Avs aren't the only thing in town this weekend. Denver 7's Micah Smith joins us now. And Micah, it's going to be kind of tough to get around town this weekend. Should plan ahead, definitely.
You know what? And I have some advice for you this morning. But first, before I get to that, I want to walk through all the events happening this weekend. We have Denver Fringe Fest happening over in the River North Arts District. We have the Cherry Blossom Festival in Lower Downtown. And of course, we have Denver Pride Fest with locations all over Denver. All 3 of those events happening within just a few blocks of each other. So here's what city officials want you to know ahead of all of these events so that you can navigate around them if you don't want to go, or navigate through them if you need to get there. First piece of advice: if none of the events interest you, avoid downtown. You can lessen the crowds that way, and you won't be frustrated by trying to drive down here because there are several road closures you need to know about. Also, DPD asking for your help this weekend. They say if you see any suspicious activity, they need you to keep an eye out and make sure you're reporting all of it. There will be an increased police presence downtown, and DPD says that doesn't just include their department. Other agencies from across the state will be stepping in to help.
This is where leaning on the partners, figuring out different staffing plans in order to maximize and ensure that we have enough coverage. We remind folks not only to celebrate responsibly, but to celebrate in a lawful manner.
Yeah, and while you're doing all of that celebrating, got to think about how you're going to get around. RTD, always an option, but we're actually hearing from fans who have been going to the games and different events that e-bikes and scooters have been especially helpful on big crowd days, especially when you're trying to navigate those road closures. We're standing at one. This one is at 14th and Bannock. It was supposed to begin at 7 a.m., but I think city officials started a little bit early on this one. Traffic anchor Jason Luber is taking a look at all of the road closures and has a few tips for you. Good morning, Jason.
Good morning, Micah. Yeah, they do sometimes close it a little bit earlier than scheduled, but yes, some of those road closures were scheduled to happen at 7 o'clock this morning. Not only Bannock from Colfax over to 13th, but also 14th from Cherokee to Broadway. So these roads are supposed to be closed at 7 o'clock, but they could be already closed early. Then at 6 o'clock tonight, this is the big one here, Colfax, Cherokee, all the way over to Lincoln Street, and then an hour later at 7 o'clock tonight. So that means during the Avalanche game, we're going to have Broadway closed all the way down to 13th from the 16th Street Mall. So all around Civic Center Park, we are going to have street closures, Lisa, for the Pride Fest, and it's going to cause some delays for you if you're even trying to get around for the Avalanche game tonight.
So you're saying good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck. Take a look at the pool forecast. It's going to be a pretty warm midday today, upper 80s, near 90 in fact by noon. It'll cool down though. Scattered storms possible this afternoon, so you might be getting out of the pool a little bit early today with that chance of lightning.
Tourism in Denver is getting back to pre-pandemic levels. Still ahead, the places people are visiting the most in the city. And Juul e-cigarettes are coming off store shelves. We're hearing mixed reaction to the FDA order from local doctors and business owners.